Alright guys, I just wanted to give my Patreon supporters a shout out. These guys are amazing and they help my channel out big time. Yucky Don't Eat, you are amazing. He's my newest Patreon. Daniel Rausch, Brian Thomason, Mike Slater, Jason Froling, Jim Jolson, Lance Darnell. You guys are all amazing and I can't express enough how much you guys help my channel and help me create content. So I really appreciate all of you. Thank you.
What's going on, guys? This is Charles, the Racer Red channel. Out here dumping some trash. We've got a bunch of people that showed up to clean up this park. Found a periscope, I think. You put that on there, right? Scaldini. Dude, for the next, so starting tomorrow I'm gonna do a fast. I'm gonna try to make it for 4 days, like 3.5 days. It's gonna be brutal. Just water. Yeah, just water and then one meal with chicken.
Shoot me off my bike. I turned around to look at Bryce and it just...
You got clotheslined by it?
I got clotheslined by it.
Oh no. You guys are ready?
You hit all of it today. You got something dribbling on your rim.
My fork seals.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought I had that. So this was actually leaking a little bit during the race season last year, and we cleaned up the seal just by putting a $1 bill up in there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And that fixed it up, but apparently not good enough.
Cool.
It's been sitting for. I've been riding the 2-stroke for a long time, so it's been.
Season, I get it.
Yeah.
I see your stickers. Are you having Roger work on your suspension?
On this one, yeah, I had Roger do this one.
Cool.
Yeah, my other bike I had Proline do. Whoa! He's coming up. He's stuck right there.
Oh.
Those are some nice betas you guys got.
Thank you.
Those are sick. RX and RR?
Yep.
Nice. Then there's me who plugs the trail up at the top.
I got one of those goat heads in my glove, so I'm trying to use
Oh!
to up that.
That sucks. That's bad luck.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Hello. How's it going? Woo! XR. Huh? Dude, you're gonna need some assistance.
What?
You're gonna need help unless you go down and start over.
Really?
What's going on here?
What?
Where's... What the heck? Oh no.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl with the Racer Red channel, and this is the ride I recently did in Emmett, Idaho, out at Little Jim Cycle Park. A lot of us got together and cleaned up the cycle park for the first part of the day. We went around and just picked up trash, and somebody brought a trailer out. We just filled that thing with trash and they hauled it away. So the cycle park is completely cleaned up and ready to use. Hopefully we don't have too many people running out there to throw their garbage anymore. But yeah, just doing our part to try to keep things cleaned up. And I think Jim County Motorsports put this event on where we all just showed up and cleaned up. So hats off to those guys and Johnny there at the shop. That is a real motorcycle shop, by the way. You guys should definitely show up there and go check it out. He's got some serious betas in there. I went in there like last week, and he's got so many betas in there. There's some really cool ones. There's a 125, which I am super tempted to purchase. I love 125s. But yeah, there's a couple bikes in there, including a 500 RRS that I really, every time I go in there, I start looking at them. I'm like, I might have to get another bike. But yeah, anyways, this is the Emmett ride. TMA was out here. Jim County Motorsports was out here. We all got together and had a good time. We went for some rides after the events, and I was riding a little bit during the events. So this is actually a trail that we've been riding off and on. I haven't ridden this part of it, but I have ridden these kinds of trails in the cycle park before. I'm not sure if I've ridden this one particularly, but these are pretty difficult. These are definitely off camber and really tight single tracks. It's really cool to see a single track like this out at Little Jim. You would think it's just going to be desert when you show up out there, but really there's something for all skill levels as long as you're looking for it. And this one's a bit more difficult, as you see a lot of people struggle going down it, and that's all part of riding. You'll definitely learn how to ride better if you go down some stuff like this, and definitely learn how to weight your bike and make sure it's not going off the edge. This bike is the 2017 KTM 450 XCF, which is a absolute beast of a bike, but I haven't ridden it since the desert races earlier this year, and so it's been sitting for a long time, and the fork seals were leaking like real bad. I would be surprised if I haven't lost all my fork oil at this point. I mean, it was just leaking really, really bad. It also had no front brake, pretty much. I had to grab the front brake with my whole hand, so there are some real steep descents during this trail, and I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice. There's one descent on this trail that is really steep, and I didn't have much of a front brake, so it made it it was pretty scary going down that. But that's really the only two things that were wrong with my bike that I can think of anyway. So I'm just going to have to repair the fork seals and then bleed the brakes to get the air out of them. Apparently, just sitting so long unused, somehow air got in my brake system, so gotta take care of that before too long. Otherwise, I'm going to end up going way too fast down some downhills. But yeah, the KTM 450 is running good. That's my winter bike. And this year I'm going to be using the Husky, I think, as well. I'm not sure, though. You know, you never know. I never know until I'm going to go out riding, but it really depends on the location I'm going to and what condition each bike is in. So I've got my Husqvarna TE250 pretty much squared away right now, and the KTM still needs a little bit of work. As I just mentioned, there's a couple things wrong with it, but for the most part, at least it's running good. That's the main thing, and it's riding straight, so that's all I can ask for. I mean, this KTM has been brutalized over 4 seasons of cross-country racing, 100 miles apiece, just redlining through the desert for 100 miles straight. This KTM 450 has been a great bike and very durable. So I can't really complain about it. It has been just an awesome 4-stroke. There was a time when I had a RMZ 450. It was an 06, and it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth for 450s. I just thought that 450 sucked after I rode that one. And actually, no, it wasn't an 06. It may have been an 04. Well, regardless, it was a 4-speed transmission, and it was heavy, and it was a kickstart. Everything about it sucked, so I would just go out and ride some trails with it, and it was like first gear would do 100 miles an hour. Of course, that's exaggerating, but it felt like 100 miles an hour when you're going down a single track in first, and you're riding a 4-speed 450. And then you'd get caught in some rocks, you'd kill it, it would flame out, and then you'd have to kickstart that thing. Such a beast. So anyways, this incline right here, this is so steep, and I had like front brake issues big time. So yeah, it was a little bit sketchy. And this is way steeper than it appears. Trust me, it's a lot steeper than it appears. Anyways, I had a ton of fun. All these guys I'm riding with are awesome. And yeah, we had a blast. So I'll be out there riding again soon. I'll be filming it and bringing it to you guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.